Welcome back, everyone, to the game between Janowski and Rubinstein. The last sequence that Rubinstein did, knight e7, king h8, knight g8, and knight f6, was so important that I wanted to include it in just one video. But let's see how white continued. He played rook f1, black took on e4, and now white recaptured on e4. This is another famous key moment from the game. I would like you to pause your video and figure out what move you would play here for black. So at this point, Rubinstein made yet another beautiful maneuver. His rooks are already posted on very good squares. Two rooks on the open f-file, semi-open f-file. The rooks are happy. The only piece that isn't exactly where it may want to be is the queen. The queen on d7, it's not a bad piece, but it's not great either. And Rubinstein goes about maneuvering that queen. Queen to d8, followed by queen to b8. And he's activating the queen via a7. A beautiful maneuvering idea. And these two ideas, I just love them both. Admittedly, black actually has some small advantage here. But white should probably be able to hold. It reminds me a lot of the game between Anand and Carlsen from their World Championship match, where it was queen and two rooks versus queen and two rooks, and Carlsen ground him down with the black pieces. But let's see how the game continued. King c5. He just slowly infiltrates with that queen. Turn my sound down a little bit. And actually, just a5. And now he has the a-file. And the b-pawn is also a little weak. b6 to stop all kinds of c5 type moves. And as you notice, black is just better. White's pieces are defensive, whereas black's are kind of roaming around the board. King h7, king g6, activating the king. And admittedly, white has perfectly decent defensive chances, but black is better. And very slowly starts to, okay, now he's going to win a pawn. Even here, it's not easy. Rook f2, rook g2. This is not easy still, because that rook's coming to a7, and it will be annoying. By the way, rook f4 was a good move to push the king away and then defend the pawn. And this is a tricky move. He took with the d pawn. If he takes with the b pawn, this move may actually win the game, or at least cause black some real problems. But after d takes, black has the move rook to d7. And after rook takes c7, now if this wasn't check, white would have rook c6, winning actually. But it is check, and therefore black can defend with rook check, h4, and he's willing to give up his b pawn to just push his kingside pawns. And while it wasn't an easy win, black slowly ground out this endgame victory, and black won the game. So the key to this game, though, was number one, when you see a simple position, you know, these are two of the top players in the world at the time, and Rubinstein wasn't just thinking draw. He always tries to find the best move, tries to find ways to make the game interesting. First thing he did was he traded that knight off. Beautifully done. And then, even queen and two rooks versus queen and two rooks, he saw the one piece that was not perfectly placed, his queen, and did this beautiful maneuver, queen d8 to b8 to a7. Not easy to find, but now that you've seen it, it's something that you may be able to utilize in some of your games. And after that, his technique was quite good, and he got a very well-deserved victory. So I hope you guys also enjoyed this game. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow with another one of Rubinstein's efforts. Bye-bye.